Good evening. I'm back talking about the Samsung Galaxy S6. I initially ordered this phone, the Edge Plus, but I received the S6. The S6 is an awesome phone. Only thing of it was I didn't order this phone. I ordered the Edge Plus. Now these phones are almost identical as far as the mechanism, how they work. But the big difference was uh, this one is a much larger screen. For someone like me who has larger hands, that might not sound like it's important, but it makes all the difference in the world. I could barely type on the keys on this phone, although it was extremely awesome. But I've always liked the larger screen and the larger keys because you have a larger screen. Uh, they are both great phones. It's just the fact that I need personally a bigger phone. I need to be able to see better by seeing with a larger phone. And sometimes we don't take that in consideration when we get a phone. We just grab it and think, well, this is the phone that's up to date. This is new. I don't care about none of that. I care about a phone that I can actually type on, visuals where I can see, and enough storage space to do what I need. As you know, these phones, neither one of them have removable batteries. So therefore, you're going to try to go with the phone that has more storage. I'm going to go with the phone that has more storage space because you can't add storage either. However, they are still awesome phones. In fact, they're some of the most awesome phones with the Apple phones. S6 is amazing. They all have the same name even Edges for the Apple phone. But these are supposed to be some of the most top of the line phones. They range around about $900 to $1,000 with tax. However, I'm not paying that for it. But to make a long story short, this phone is great, the S6. They have few differences. I think one of the differences is on the Edge Plus, you have your SIM card at the top, whereas on the S6, the SIM card is on the side. Then you have this little screen options where you can pull out information from the sides. But the bottom and everything else is located at the same exact place. The workings, the mechanisms, everything is basically the same. They're both great phones, but the difference is size, battery life, and visuals. When the size makes a big difference as far as visuals, because the colors are, I mean, you can see, even though you see them so well in the the S6, but the visuals are so better. And if you just like I said, if you're like me and halfway blind, and you have larger hands, then that Edge Plus may be something to consider. Sometimes we don't consider any of those things. Also, I'm noticing this is called a Samsung Pay. Samsung Pay is the only mobile payment system to work in 90% of the U.S. retail locations. It said when it's time to pay, just launch the app, hold your Samsung device near the credit card terminal, and authorize it with the touch of your finger. Can you imagine that? Enhanced security. Samsung Pay uses fingerprint authorization and a unique token each time, so your phone allows payment only with your consent. Which that's some deep security. But once again, two awesome phones. Them and Apple look like apparently they're neck and neck with one another. They even almost have the same name. Awesome phones, top of the line phones of the year. One is a little bit smaller and rounder. One is a bit more elongated, more visuals, more room to type, more storage. Consider that when we're talking about a phone that you cannot remove the battery. Thank you.